Hi everyone, I'm Demi, and in the next 5 minutes, we are going to take a look at frequency, range, and learnability in lesson design. In this video, we will explore what frequency, range, and learnability mean and how we can take them into consideration when planning our lessons and why they're important. What do frequency, range, and learnability mean when selecting lexical aims? Let's take a look at frequency. When teaching a language, attention and focus should always be placed on the high-frequency lexis within the context of the lesson. This can differ depending on various aspects such as age, profession, and reasons for learning, etc. Look at this extract from Intermediate Vocabulary by Thomas. How often do you use the words from the red box when you're at the airport? Why do they not choose words like control tower and cockpit, although they're both relevant to air travel? They will not be the high-frequency words for the majority of EF kids and teens learners. Then, range. As teachers, we have to make decisions about the likely range of lexis among different words that crop up in any text. Technically, EF teachers don't need to worry about this, since the course books have already done this job. But teachers who take their own materials into the class in the form of online games, coloring sheets, newspaper clippings, and so on will often have to decide from experience and intuition which words are likely to have the most useful range. For instance, when you teach a word that has many different uses and meanings, you follow the context and teach a certain meaning of the word. Take can, for example. You only teach the students the meaning to be able to, have the ability, when introducing the sentence structure. Birds can fly, dogs can walk, etc. You don't tell them the usage of can for permission or as a noun. And learnability. As is suggested by McCarthy, words may be easy or difficult for a variety of reasons and may need special attention or focus in teaching. This difficulty or lack of difficulty a word presents may override its frequency or range, and decisions to bring forward or postpone the teaching of an item may be based on learnability. For example, when you're teaching the closing item in a small style B level class and there are almost 20 items such as t-shirt, dress, sneakers, hat, etc. You may introduce t-shirt and dress first because most of the students will be familiar with them, so that they find it easier to pronounce and remember. Words like uniform and sneakers, however, might take learners longer time to memorize because of the frequency, pronunciation, and meaning. Now, suppose you are introducing the basic transportation lexis to Trailblazers 3 students within a certain chapter talking about public transport in people's daily life. When you're deciding what lexis to include in this lesson, you may ask yourself questions like 1. Frequency. What are the lexis that should be covered? Will you teach them words such as tram or light rail, as we don't have this in most of the cities in China? That is to say, it's your job to figure out how frequently is this lexis used, and does this apply to the needs of the class. 2. Range. When else is this lexis used? Should I explore this with the students? And if so, how? For example, the transports can be used in different collocations. Should you introduce the collocations go by car, by bike, by bus, go on foot, and so on? Or do you just use verbs such as take, drive, and ride with different transports? 3. Learnability. Are there any difficulties students will encounter with the meaning, form, use, pronunciation, etc. of this lexis? What will I do to overcome these challenges? Most of the students will have difficulties with the prepositions by and on. You may want to design some matching games or practices to help them memorize the use of them. Now, have a go at asking yourself these questions in your lesson planning this week and share your learning with your team. Thank you for watching.